What girl never dreams to be an actress? But sometimes this dreaming is getting dangerous.
In early morning of 1998, while making around on the platform of Podolsk station on the Kursk direction, a police patrol noticed a woman was sitting almost motionless, looking mostly at her feet. The policemen were arguing for a long time about what to do with their discovery. To take her to the police station and book her for antisocial behavior, or to hand her over to sovereign up center, but finally they agreed to call an ambulance. That evening they were informed that the girl had been found at the station was not intoxicated by spirits or drugs. Someone had drugged her with a horrible mixture of neuroleptics and sedatives and raped her repeatedly before. Zoya, a student at the Noginsk Technical School. She came to Moscow to buy new shoes. She hung around in the crowd on the Kuznetsky Most, bought an ice cream and walked towards Theatralnaya Square. Looking at the luxurious window of the Detsky Mir, the girls missed the moment when the reflection of a man was appeared in the glass next to her.
I'm sorry to be so personal, but as soon as I saw you, I never needed you. Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Eduard Chikudin, Moscow Film Studios. I'm a movie maker. You want to be in the movie?
Wouldn't mind. What movie? What would I have to do?
The plot of the future movie was supposed to be seen.
I want to make a movie about a meeting between two school friends from Moscow's elite. One is the daughter of a diplomat and is studying in GIMO. The author has a journey Stroganovka. I have some. Do you want a boyfriend?
You're 16, Zoya, and you already have a boyfriend. That's great. That means you don't have to explain where babies come from. Okay, let's go straight to the studio and some test. Don't be shy. You're already made it.
How did you end up in the train car? What happened to you? Can you remember who did this to you?
I remember that I met a stranger on the street. He introduced himself Eduard Chikudin. He was a movie maker.
What else can you remember? Do you remember where he took you? What did he want you to do?
Before I went to the apartment, the director took me to some entrance.
He suggested that I portray a blind woman, a newborn. He commented on my action, gilding me, prompting me. Then he asked me to undress to the waist. I took off my shirt and t-shirt. The director looked at and touched my breasts and complimented me. But suddenly we heard a noise and I quickly got dressed. On the way out, the director held out 2 pills in the palm of my hand. He said that in the study I would have to drink champagne and I needed a fresh heart and clear coordination of movements. He said the pills would neutralize the effects of the alcohol. When we arrived at the apartment, the director treated me to strong coffee and then gave me an open swimsuit. He ordered me to change my clothes. Then Eduard asked me to portray an acrobat while he was filming me with a movie camera. I began to feel that I was in some kind of retarded state, but I could not regain self-control. That I remember now.
A criminal case for rape was filed afterward.
Those were the worst days of my life. They had kept me tied up in his apartment for 5 days. Every day he raped me 2 or 3 times in the most perverted ways. He made me doing disgusting things, and once he opened my vein and made me drink a glass of blood.
Decided that he would hold the girls as prisoners at his home. He was assisted with by his wife and her psychotic teenage daughter. Then they took the prisoners to the toilet and had them.
Evening, I want to make a statement of raping.
I need to question you. I've never seen, you can't remember.
And a moment, a partner
to make a movie, and then he took me at his house. And home, he gave me some pills. He said that they will help me play better. But after which, I felt sick and I don't remember anything.
Remember the criminal case. Maybe you can give us advice where you abroad.
I honestly don't remember where I was taken, but before I lost my self-control, I looked out in the window and I was a monument. A huge, bearded man's face in a shining disc, and I can roughly draw his face.
After the interrogation, a composition portrait of the criminal was made and the average crime scene and execution.
The rest was a matter of technique for the police. All this around академическое well-coordinated of the police, so that no one could get through.
The police officers were in civilian clothes. Someone of the task force noticed a stishly dressed man with a girl coming out of the evidence. As it turned out, there was his future victim. He tried to call a cab, but a special cab arrived.
That it, movie maker. Your movie is over.
Are you just thinking others? So, are we talking about? Was fewer apprehended and taken to the police near station for fewer investigation. A detailed examination was carried out. Who brought charges?
Valeria Asprasyan is guilty of 17 episodes under the article for rape, 2 episodes under the article for premeditated murder. Under the aggravating circumstances, the defendant was also charged for attempting to conceal the crime. Marina Adaeva, who was his assistant, was given a 10-year prison sentence.
Valery Asratyan was executed in 1996. Before his death, he asked only one thing: to execute the sentence as soon as possible.
If you like our videos, leave the comments and subscribe our channel. Study English with College of Police. Enjoy!